Welcome to Magnolia Branch Wildlife Reserve. Located just north of Atmore, Alabama, this reserve spans more than 900 acres and is managed by the Porch Band of Creek Indians.
Magnolia Branch serves as both a site for recreation and an important model of land stewardship. In this presentation, we'll explore how geology, geography, and cultural heritage come together to reflect the deep interdependence between people and place. So come on! Magnolia Branch lies within the East Gulf coastal plain, more specifically in Escambia County, and serves in part in the Escambia County watershed, a watershed being an area of land where all precipitation drains into one body of water, in this instance, the Escambia River, which eventually flows into the Gulf. The geological story of this area dates back millions of years. Southern Alabama was once submerged beneath a shallow sea. As the sea retreated, it left behind layers of sand, clay, and limestone that now forms the sedimentary foundation of the East Gulf coastal plain, a region characterized by its gently rolling topography, sandy soils, and extensive river systems. As you explore the reserve, you can see evidence of its ancient past all around you, most noticeably in the exposed clay banks like the ones behind me, and the iron-rich rocks that dot the creekside. These red and orange tones, both in the clay and in the rocks, demonstrate a strong presence of iron oxide, which occurs when minerals react with water and oxygen over time. These tones aren't just beautiful, but they give us an account of the mineral makeup of the area as well as history of drainage patterns.
This presence of clay also points to slower moving water systems in the past. Clay forms when rock particles break down over long periods of weathering, and often settles in low-lying floodplains. When rainfall or streamflow cuts into these deposits, it exposes new layers, revealing the Earth's own timeline. Over time, the constant movement of water, what geographers call fluvial processes, has shaped the terrain through erosion and deposition. The creeks and streams that cut through Magnolia Branch continue to modify the landscape, carving through clay and sand while replenishing sediments downstream. In some areas of Magnolia Branch, you can see where the creek banks have been reinforced with rock and soil and form what's known as debris slopes.
Here, the tribe has used debris slopes to maintain bank stability. This technique, called bank stabilization, helps to reduce sediment runoff, maintain water clarity, and protect nearby habitats. It's a great example of how human management and natural processes can work together to maintain the creek's natural flow and beauty.
The combination of geology, hydrology, and climate has made Magnolia Branch part of one of the most biodiverse regions in the United States. Alabama ranks second nationally in total species diversity, with more than 6,300 documented species of plants and animals.
Within this reserve, different ecosystems overlap. From longleaf pines to hardwood wetlands, these areas serve as ecotones, where habitats overlap, serving as a hotspot for biodiversity. For example, the longleaf pines serve as an area for gopher tortoises and red-cockaded woodpeckers. After heavy rainfall or intense flooding, it's not uncommon for the creek to reveal small arrowheads or other artifacts that have been buried underneath the sediment for centuries. This highlights the human-environment interaction of the past, as indigenous people used to use these waterways for food, transportation, and community, and even now visitors can be seen searching for these arrowheads after a heavy rainfall.
For the Porch Band of Creek Indians, this reserve represents both cultural heritage and environmental responsibility. The tribe integrates traditional ecological knowledge with modern conservation science. For example, prescribed burns are used to restore the longleaf pine ecosystem, and water quality monitoring helps protect the wetlands. These practices reflect the reserve's core values of stewardship, taking care of the land, not just using it. Their approach to sustainable recreation encourages visitors to enjoy the natural environment responsibly. By balancing access with protection, the reserve ensures that its resources remain intact for future generations.
Magnolia Branch is more than just a protected area. It's our history in every rock, stream, and animal. Its geological layers hold the evidence of ancient seas, its soils are home to the stories of those who come before us, and its ecosystems support thousands of species. The geography here helps us understand how these all interlink. Here at Magnolia, land and life meet, and both are the better for it. Thank you for coming.